Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in a few decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the Twin Flame Tarot Made Easy. I'm also going to bring in an amazing deck with it coming up to the fall now, the Twin Flame Halloween Oracle. So you don't need to use a deck like this on a specific day. So I don't need to just use this on Halloween. I'm going to use it now. And I'm excited to bring in this deck. And it's exciting to think, wow, it's not long now and we're going to be celebrating the fall. I'm also going to bring in the Angel Tarot cards as well by Radleigh Valentine. So let's connect and see what's going on with your energy, your person's energy and the journey. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Now, when I did the reading last night, I really connected with the eyes very powerfully because I feel that they may really be having eye issues right now. A feeling that grit is in the eye or there's some issue with the eye. They give me the left eye especially. But it can be any eye you're connecting with. It could be both eyes because it feels like they are so frustrated right now with their situation and themselves. They just want to cry. And if they aren't crying, if they aren't allowing themselves to cry, if they are holding it in and repressing it, which they do a lot of the time because they don't want to seem weak or, they don't even want to face those feelings sometimes because when we start crying, sometimes we can't stop and, we sob and, snot comes down our nose and it's not nice. And, it can cause a lot of pain when we actually allow ourselves to feel that pain and that tear energy. But when we release it, it feels so much better, doesn't it? We feel so much better. But if they are holding that in, something will happen to them to allow them to release those tears. Even if it's just their eyes watering, they're still releasing tears. But I feel a lot of them right now are crying over you. They're upset. They're frustrated with themselves. They're frustrated because their life may not seem to have worked out the way they hoped it would or the way they wanted it to. They may be dealing with struggles around their life itself. Things they want to change, definitely feeling within karmic situations, especially long marriages or, situations where they've been living together with someone for a while. It's just a living arrangement. There may be kids involved, there's arguing going on, financial struggles. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes. And if you watch that reading I did yesterday, I talked about that a lot there, and they are saying to you our separation is temporary, which means the time apart you are in right now or the fact that you're in no contact or you're not communicating is temporary. That's going to change and they're making decisions and working things out. So when we have eye issues, it's because we're not liking what we're being shown. So it says not liking what's seen in the physical world. Now, if you're receiving eye issues yourself, you may not like what you're seeing in your physical world. Now, if everything else is going well for you, if you're enjoying your job and you're enjoying your life and you love where you live, you could have seen something on social media that may have brought up some emotional feelings or triggers. Or you may have seen something in your mind and you're thinking, what does that mean? So just be aware that our eyes see things and sometimes those things aren't what they seem. And that's why you have to take a moment to process and observe before you rush in and react. So when we take a moment to pause and reflect, we can respond with love and bring love into the situation and find compassion instead of rushing in and thinking there's something wrong. So choose to see things with the eyes of love, not fear, and face what needs to be changed to bring beauty back into the life. Now, I feel that that's what they need to do. They need to face what needs to be changed right now so that they can bring beauty back into life, so that their life can be more fulfilling and more wonderful and more good. And you're the beauty they want to bring back into their life because they see you as a very beautiful being. They see you as attractive and gorgeous and stunning. Doesn't matter if you are a guy or a gal, you are beautiful to them. So when they connect with beauty, it's you. They want to bring you into their life. They want to bring you back into their life. So they need to face what needs to be changed to do that. And they need to look themselves in the face. They need to take the mask off. And that means emotion, tears. And you see beyond the illusion through the eyes. You see into their soul. The eyes are the windows of the soul. And if they are not liking what they are seeing around them, they know they need to change that. And if you're not liking what you see, ask yourself why. Maybe you're focusing on the wrong things right now. You may be focusing on the negatives. You may be focusing on the karmic situation, paying too much attention. So you also learn to discipline yourself through self-love and self-care. And that can also mean logging out of Facebook or logging out of whatever social media platform you're on. Maybe it's Snapchat. Or leaving your phone in another room and going and doing something else. Going and looking at beautiful things in the world, going out into the garden or into a park or nature. I did a little short over the weekend, of me out in my enchanted wood. It's just like this little park that I've found near where I live. And it's got this gorgeous walkway with all these beautiful trees. And it's just so amazing when I go down that road, in that parkway. It's like being in the middle of nowhere. It's like being in Narnia, or it's like being in, some amazing enchanted wood, like I used to read in the Enid Blyton books. And I just lose myself in my inner child for a little bit there. And we need to be doing that more. We need to be making the time and effort, the conscious time and effort to go out in nature. Especially if you work from home or you work in an office environment or your job's busy and you can't get out and about, or maybe you live in a city. You've got to be doing things that bring that nature in. And the thing is, it can go the other way. If you're secluded or isolated where you live, maybe you live in the country and you don't see anyone, maybe go into a city or go and be around people and feel the vibe of others. So really look at where you are right now in your life and think, what do I need to do today to feel more at peace, to be able to change where I need to change? Because there may also be things in your life right now that you need to change. You may need to change your own lifestyle or your own situation. Forgive me, fear, or maybe you're in your own karmic situation. A lot of fear coming up there. So you could even be dealing with your own situation because you've got kids or there's financial stuff going on and you're thinking, I need to change these things because I need to change things in my life to bring this person back to me. So think about where you are right now and how this card relates to you and them and your situation. So let's channel the rest of the cards then. So what's the message? I'm going to use the Twin Flame Tarot Made Easy. What's the energy coming in around you today? What's the energy coming in around you? I've got two cards here. What's the energy that's coming in around them today? The energy that's coming in around them today. Clear card, please, angels. So again, they may be wanting to reach out, but then it goes back in. So in other words, the cards, first of all, before all these just flew out, things wanted to be said or come out, and then they push it down. But then it just explodes like a volcano. So, it has to come out at some point, otherwise it makes them ill. So what's the energy coming in around the connection? There it is, okay. And the card just flew out here. Look at that trapped energy there. And that can also be the trapped situation, or it could be trapped wind. It could be other things they're going through. Because remember, if we feel trapped in our life, it's affecting our body too. So with the Twin Flame Halloween Oracle, what's the energy that's coming in around you today? Got one card there. What's the energy that's coming in around them? There we go. And the energy that's coming in around the journey. I really love using this deck. I saw it this morning. I thought, yeah, I'm going to bring in my Halloween Oracle because it's exciting. We're all getting excited for Halloween. I know I am anyway. Going to bring in the Angel Tarot to bring in some angel guidance. So what's the message for you today? One card. What's the message for them today? What's the message for them today? One card. And what's the message for the journey? One card jumped out there. So let's see what's happening with you first of all today then. So we know that we've got eye issues going on. So the message for you is reflection. So definitely what I've just spoke about, if you feel that things are up in the air, if you feel that your eyes are hurting, if you feel there needs to be a change either in your life or their life or the both of you, then it's time to reflect on these things. So I feel this is really a message to take a moment to think before you act, to reflect on what's going on, to see things in a much higher way. And the angels are all around you. The 4 there is a big sign of protection, 444. I was out and about the other day and I was just walking past somewhere and I saw the 444 just on this like board thing. And I was like, wow, it's everywhere. I was actually watching something on Netflix the other night and I stopped it. I was just stopping it to go on my phone for a minute. And, where I'd stopped it was 11:11. Walk in the kitchen, it's 11:11, it's 444. These things happen to remind you that you are safe and protected, that you were watched over, that the universe has got your back. I went into the bathroom the other night and nearly jumped out my skin because there was a big spider on the wall and it was running across the wall. And I just screamed and then I said, oh, I'm okay, you just made me jump. Thank you for being here, because spiders are a huge sign of universal power and also about prosperity and abundance and money coming in. Big sign that you're being taken care of, that the universe really does have your back. So when you see signs and synchronicities, you can also take time to reflect on them and ask yourself the question, what is this showing to me? Even if it makes you jump, even if you don't like it, it's showing something to you. And also it's showing you, thank you angels, there you go, it's showing you that you are twin flames, that you have a soul connection. Especially if you're seeing 2020, they give me that number there. 2020 is about you having clarity, 2020 vision, seeing things in a higher way. You can even think about how you are today and how you were back in 2020. Maybe you had a lot of judgment then. You could have been judging them, judging the situation. You may have even been judging yourself, and now you're in a better place. So you're in a much better place now to look at things in a higher way. And that's because you've been going through a lot of reflection and illumination. So when you're reflecting, you're being illuminated. You're being shown the truth. It's like Archangel Uriel is helping you to understand things in a much higher way, and that's what you're being shown. So you're being illuminated. And that's again why we've got eyes. So you could have burning eyes. Maybe you've got an itchy nose, or your nose is itchy or burning. Or maybe you've got burning mouth. Burning mouth is connected with bitterness and wanting to say things, wanting to speak things out. So they could also be dealing with this too, and you're picking up on that because there may be arguing going on within their life. Now we've got the Six of Fire. So the message for you is that you are going to have victory in this situation. Good news is on the way. And this is also a message of confidence and power, feeling strong, feeling happy, excited about what's to come. Not public recognition or awards. So this could definitely be you receiving an accolade of some kind or an award of some kind at work. Maybe you've just got promotion or something's going well for you and you're feeling good. You could be getting pats on the back. Maybe your person is sending love to you in the 5D and it's making you feel very strong. You could be also getting compliments. Maybe you're getting compliments from others. You could be getting hit up on social media. Some of you may be dating others and it's giving you what you want in the short term, but it won't give you what you want in the long term. So you're also being reminded of that. But I feel what this card is really about is you knowing your own truth and knowing your own worth and your own value, and that's making you strong. So have confidence in your connection. Have confidence in your life right now. Have confidence. And when you take a moment to pause and reflect, you're reminded of that. Now, the energy that's coming in around them, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, abundance flowing in. So remember these cards, they were trying to come out, but then they went back into the deck, which is a huge sign that they want to speak their truth, but then they repress it and push it down. And this is what's coming. So it feels like between December and April, there's going to be huge blessings coming into your lives together. They are making decisions right now to move forward. Now, it's really interesting this card's come up because I spoke about this yesterday. The Insomnia, and that's exactly what they give me. And this is a tarot deck. It's not a Ascension deck. And that was the word they gave me. They didn't give me the word tiredness. They gave me the word insomnia when I channeled that reading yesterday, because insomnia is about not being able to sleep, thinking about you, thinking about the life they can have with you, how abundant it would be, how beautiful it would be, where would you would go, what would you do? And that's what the question, what would we do? Where would we go? What would our life be like and look like? And they are staying up late thinking about this. They can't sleep when they are in bed because they're tossing, turning, they can't relax, they can't switch the mind off. The mind feels like a drill. Why? Because it's divine love. It's divine love. They want to bring that back to life. And if you've seen 1313, it's a sign that luck is on your side and something big is coming here. They want to complete cycles in their life to give you the world. They want to end that toxic cycle they're in. It could be an addiction. It could be a karmic relationship that's become very toxic, which means the environment isn't nice to be around. There's arguing going on and problems. And they're wearing a mask. Look at that. It says your DM is wearing a mask. Remember their true face. It's like they're coming through to say that to you. They are wearing a mask right now. You need to remember their true face. They are saying to you, remember, you know me. You know the person I really am. You have tools to assist you. Tools like pendulums, tools like tarot cards, tools like sage to cleanse the area, candles to bring in power. So use tools to assist you. And I feel they may be using tools to help them. Now, we spoke the other day about tarot readings. They may well be watching readings now to understand this connection better. They may be understanding that they can use certain tools to assist them, to get help. And they give me fear, to release their fears. They may be talking to someone. So this is about them needing to stand up for what they believe in, to defend their beliefs and decisions, to stand their own ground, to choose their battles wisely. And the dragon, remember it's the year of the dragon, is assisting them with that. So they're really seeing things in a much higher way to be able to say, okay, I am going to sit down with these people in my life and I am going to talk things out and I am going to bring in what I want. I'm going to speak my truth boldly. I'm not going to continue arguing with this person. I'm going to choose my battles wisely. I'm going to do it the right way. And that will bring victory in. So that's what you're being shown. There's going to be a victory within your situation. And I am feeling for some of you it's going to happen in 5 days. Some of you it will be 5 weeks, 5 months, or moving forward towards the new year. So something big is happening here. There's choices. Yes, there is. They need to make choices, especially if they're trapped. And what they need to do is choose themselves. It's not about choosing between you and a karmic partner or between you and their life. It's about them needing to choose themselves. And they've been working on this since July, thinking about what do I need to change? What do I need to do? Because they still feel trapped where we are right now in August time. They need to move that out of the way. Look at this karmic ending. So they know if they are trapped in a karmic situation, something that's toxic to them, whether it's a partnership, a relationship, whether it's something at work, whether it's an addiction, financial issues, whatever it is, they need to end that situation. And they are looking for a way out right now. And they feel trapped. They may even be having a lot of trap wind. This could be burps needing to come out because we get trap winds when we can't burp. We get digestive issues. There may be heartburn that can affect their heart, their solar plexus. They can have palpitations. They may even be struggling to go to the toilet, so maybe causing constipation or trap wind because they feel stuck. So they know they need to end something in their life, and so do you. You need to stop worrying about this. You need to let go of anything that's holding you back. And I definitely feel as well there's fears around money. So this can also be financial endings. Feeling trapped because of money. They may not have enough money, or they may be in debt, or they may be trapped in a situation with someone for money. So for example, they may have financial ties to that person. They may have children, and that means dealing with custody battles or financial issues around them. They may have things like investments with someone. They may have a joint bank account with someone. They may be having to send money to someone in their life, like a family member, or they may be helping someone in their family out with money. And they need to stop doing these things. So they're working out, right, I need to end these things to be free, to be my own person, to have my own finances. And there can be fears around that. So there's the wisdom to accept help from others. Well, we receive help when we pray. When we pray, we're asking for help, and then the help will come in, whether we receive a tool or a resource or a physical person to help in some way. So there's uncertain self-employment. So this can also be about the need to go on your own, thinking, I want to be self-employed. I don't want to work for that boss anymore. I don't want to do that job anymore in that corporate world or doing that thing. I want to be my own boss. I want to become more spiritually aware. I want to work on my spiritual practices, but I'm afraid of money. Will I fail? I'm afraid of paying bills. Will I be able to? All these questions. So let go of the fears. And this card's moving on top of the deck. We've got Dark Night of the Soul. And we've got that spider there as well. And I really am connected with that spider. That looks scary. Spiders aren't scary, remember. It doesn't matter how big they are or small they are. They're a sign from heaven. I mean, it's not nice when you get a huge spider in your bathroom, or you see a tarantula or something like that. But it's a sign that you'll get through whatever's going on. And I feel the spider is coming through as a sign that you'll get through that dark night of the soul. It could be your dark night of the soul. It could be their dark night of the soul. But I feel you're feeling confident because you're being illuminated to your truth. You know you are twin flames. You've been reflecting on this journey. Things have come to awareness for you very powerfully. You know where you're going and what you're doing. You understand why they can run from you, because they wear a mask. They need to show the world their true face, and they want to complete a cycle that's stopping them from doing that. They want to be reborn in their truth and this love. And they are having sleepless nights thinking about it, thinking about you, crying about you. So you can use tools to assist you to understand the situation better, to understand the choices they need to make. To understand there is a victory coming. This could be you watching readings, doing your own cards, using a pendulum, just feeling stronger within yourself, calling on the dragon. The dragon is a tool we can bring in to assist us this year because the dragon is helping. So I'm going to finish the reading with a dragon card. Going to bring in a dragon card from the Dragon Oracle. So which dragon is assisting right now today? Which dragon is assisting today? Look at this. The dark blue galactic dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe. That's another reason we've got the spider coming through. You may be seeing 222, the voice of the universe, number sequences, universal code. So you can ignite the codes of your master blueprint. This is why I'm really connecting that you're going to be seeing signs and synchronicities that give you that power, and you're being guided to reflect on them. Why am I seeing this? What is this showing to me? You're able to access that cosmic wisdom from within you. And then you're able to enter into higher service, knowing that you can be you and help the world by being you, being kind, gentle, and loving. Asking yourself today, how can I serve? How can I make this day better for people? What can I do to make things better? Not just for me, but for everyone else. And this dark blue galactic dragon is bringing in protection, power, and light. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.